I like that you tenderize them, and I came in just with like the got him. And you're like, I had it.
I'll take it.
I did it.
I'll take it.
That's my kill.
My kill, my bonus. Today on the Game House, we are playing Slay the Spire, the board game.
All right.
We are huge Slay the Spire fans.
We are. We've both sunk hundreds of hours into Slay the Spire. As I imagine most people who play Slay the Spire have. It really does get a hold of you.
Yeah, we heard about the board game. We were like, oh, that sounds, because it's already very board game.
As avid board gamers, we were excited by Slay the Spire because it's a deck building game. If you're not familiar with board games, what you're doing in Slay the Spire is deck building. So we're like, oh my gosh, this is already a board game. Now it's actually a board game, and I'm so stoked.
Very, very excited. So give this video a like, give it a subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to take this game down to the table, go over a quick overview of Slay the Spire, and then we're going to get right in the game.
Slay the Spire, the board game, is a cooperative deck-building game based on the video game Slay the Spire. Each player will choose a character. There's the Ironclad, the Silent, the Defect, and the Watcher. Each character plays differently and has their own unique deck. In this game, players will be winding their way up the spire, coming across enemies, events, treasures, and finally the boss. If you defeat the boss, you may then move on to Act 2. To start the game, every player will get a Niao's Blessing, which will give them a bonus. Most of the spaces in the spire are encounters, and when the team gets to an encounter, they will flip over cards, putting one enemy in each row. Each player occupies a row, and then enemies in that row will be attacking that character. Some enemies will summon other enemies, which will be shown on the bottom of their card here. For example, slimes be duplicating, so when the small slime shows up, you will search the summons deck for an acid slime and a spike slime, and you will add them to the small slime's row. Now it's time to fight. You will win the fight and move on in the spire once all enemies have been defeated. At the beginning of every fight round, players will roll the die, which will dictate what abilities will trigger on enemies and some relics. All players will take their turns simultaneously, and once they're done, the enemies will take their turn. Each player starts off with a basic deck of mostly strikes and defends, bordered in gray. On their turn, the players will draw 5 cards and then play cards using their energy. Every round you will have 3 energy to spend. The cost of a card is in the top left corner. Strikes and defense cost 1 energy, but stronger cards like Bash cost 2. Players can play as many cards as they're able to afford. The sword symbol here is an attack and will do damage, so if you play 3 strikes on your turn, you would deal 3 damage. When damaging, you are able to hit any single enemy, not just one in your row. Though if a card has this symbol, this is an area of attack and you are able to hit all enemies in any one row. The shield symbol is block. When you gain a block, you will move up the cube on your block track. This will block damage from enemies when they activate. There are a lot of different abilities and keywords on cards, so I'm not going to go through them all, but I'll quickly go over the ones that come up often. If you gain strength, you will gain a strength token, and for the rest of combat, all damage you deal is +1 for every token you have. If the target has any vulnerable tokens, they take double damage each time they're attacked, though after every attack, the target discards 1 vulnerable token. Weak is similar, except the target deals 1 less damage if they have any weak tokens, and like vulnerable, after every attack they discard 1 weak token. If a card has exhaust, it will go to your exhaust pile after it's played and will be unavailable for the rest of this combat. If you play a power card, it will stay out and will be in effect for the rest of combat. Once all players have played all the cards they want, they will discard all cards in their hand, and then the enemies will activate. You will start at the highest row, and the enemies will activate from left to right and will attack the character in that row. Enemies will activate in 3 ways. Some will have a set activation they do every turn. Some will do a certain action depending on what was rolled on the die at the beginning of the fight round. And some will have a set order of actions they will take over multiple rounds. When an enemy damages you, each block you have will stop 1 damage. If you run out of block, any excess damage lowers your health. If any player ever reaches 0 health, all players lose. If the players defeat all enemies, the combat ends and players will gain rewards. Players will gain the rewards from the enemy in their row. Rewards are in the top left corner of the enemy card. These will mostly be money and card rewards. If you get a card reward, you will flip over the top 3 cards from your rewards deck. These will have a black border and you will choose 1 to add to your deck. Though if you get a golden ticket, you will reveal the top card of your gold bordered deck and may choose that card. Players will then choose where in the spire they will go next, always moving up. You will mostly be fighting, but let's quickly go over the other spaces on the board. These spaces are elite encounters and will be a tougher fight, but with better rewards. The event spaces will have players flip over an event card, which will have them make choices, and these can be good or bad. In treasure spaces, players will gain a relic. Relics are active for the rest of the game and will give special powers and bonuses. At a campfire, players may either rest and heal 3 or upgrade a card in their deck. Every card has an upgraded side shown in green text. At the merchant, you may purchase relics or potions. Potions are only one-time use, but they're very useful. Note that at any time outside of battle, players may freely trade potions and share gold. You may also buy cards from your reward deck or remove cards from your play deck. And the last spot is at the top of the spire, and it's the boss. Each act has different bosses, and these will be super tough battles. The boss will have health depending on the number of players and will hit like a truck. If you beat the boss, you will all gain powerful boss relics, and you will get to gain one of your powerful gold cards. And now you have beaten Act 1. You can then put the game away or reset your health, keeping all your cards, potions, relics, and upgrades, and then try Act 2. The very last thing we'll do is give a very brief overview of each character. The Ironclad is all about strength. They also have the ability to make many synergies around exhausting cards, and at the end of combat they will always heal 1 HP. The Silent will draw 2 extra cards at the start of each combat and is all about shivs and poison. Many cards will give the Silent shiv tokens, which may be turned in at any time on their turn to deal 1 damage to an enemy, and poison tokens may be placed on targets, and at the end of their turn they will lose 1 health point for every poison token on them. The Defect will have orbs that they may channel. These are represented by different colored cubes. Lightning and Frost will activate at the end of every turn. The Defect's orbs may be evoked where they will be removed to do an ability. Finally, the Watcher will be switching between neutral, calm, and wrath stances. When you leave calm stance, you will gain 2 energy, and in wrath you deal extra damage, but you also take extra damage. They will also gain miracle tokens, which may be used to gain extra energy. That is all the characters, and that is a brief overview of Slay the Spire, the board game.
Mikey, do you have a favorite character?
Ooh, why gotta hit me like
I'm
that?
going hot with it.
I love the boomer bust with the Ironclad that I go strength and almost no defense.
Mega strength.
So I might be Ironclad.
Okay,
I've
that's
definitely
fair.
sunk the most time into the Ironclad.
For sure. I think I probably have 2. My favorite's probably the Defect. I'm playing the Silent, but I do love the
Defect. That
when you
orb
get
strat.
a crazy lightning engine going, oh,
Absolutely
it's
great. But man, these
amazing.
2 are definitely the ones I've enjoyed for the longest.
Yeah, they're pretty darn
So we
good.
had to go with the Ironclad Silent combo.
Yeah,
I'm
you
pretty
know, it's the
excited.
classic.
Exactly. I'm all strength, you're all daggers.
That's right.
You know, just dagger you. Boom, boom, boom. Nick,
So we're gonna start off the game.
let's begin. We got to traverse a path,
gauntlet
several
here.
paths right here.
Indeed.
And we're gonna try to take on this boss.
We got a little boot down here. We're gonna have this first encounter. But first we do is we're gonna get a Niao's Blessing card, Mikey.
Meow.
I was just like, thank you. I was like, are we gonna have the whale?
Give me the whale.
All right, Mikey, so you are going to get what's in red on top of this,
Okay.
and then you are going to choose one of the green options. So I'm going to gain 3 gold.
I'm gonna gain 3 gold as well, and then get a card.
To be fair, I think the red is always 3 gold in the card, if I remember
Okay,
correctly.
fair
So,
enough. Fair enough.
To be fair. And then 3 cards. So again, we're going to flip over the top 3 cards, your reward deck, and choose one here. Okay, so I got...
I've got a golden
so do
ticket.
So again, when you get a golden ticket, you immediately draw the top card of your rare deck, your gold deck. Ooh, Wraith form, okay. So I have Dagger Spray here, which is an area attack, and I will do 1 damage, then 1 damage. I have Dash, where I do 2 damage, I get 2 block, and then I can switch rows with another player. That's interesting.
What?
And then Wraith form, you can't lose more than 1 HP per turn.
Yeah.
Start a turn, place a cube, and then exhaust if there are 2 cubes. So it doesn't last forever.
We get 2 rounds of basically intangible,
But it's
which is great.
3 energy, which would be my entire turn.
Yeah, that's true. Think about that. I've got Juggernaut, so whenever I gain block, I deal a damage. So maybe that makes me play a little bit smarter. The power game, that's my rare card. True Grit, I give block to any player, and then exhaust a card in your hand, okay?
Okay.
And then Pommel Strike, 2 damage, and draw a card. I don't think I should pass up a rare card.
I kind of don't think either, but yours only 2. I think people in the
Doing
comments
this.
are going to scrape me. I think I'm going to take Dash instead of Wraith form. Wraith form is kind of your big one.
That does a little bit of everything, man.
What, the Dash? Yeah, that's why it's so versatile.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Dash. Don't at me in the comments.
Nick just loves the Incredibles, so he goes and Dash. That's all that is.
So then these will all go on the bottom of your deck.
Yep, down there. Shuffle the new card in already. Okay, now I have some options. Transform a card, remove a card, or upgrade 2 random cards and lose $3. Ooh, do I spend the money, man?
2 random
Or do I
cards.
remove a card straight away?
You want 2 upgraded cards right away?
I'm going to do that.
You might upgrade that block card.
I'm going to upgrade 2 random cards. So I'm going to shuffle these and I think just draw the first 2 and upgrade them.
Yep.
I'm going to lose or destroy my whole board. So excitable.
Sleeve life.
Yeah, I'm going to spend all 3 of my coins.
Dude, that's intense.
Okay.
Mikey, what is it?
It's this card. That. No. All right. I made a mistake. All right, we're going to upgrade a strike. Always good. Now these, of course, as we saw, just flip right over and slot back in. 2 damage on the upgraded strike. And a defend. Okay, that makes sense. The odds were that they'd be my strike and defense.
True. It's almost all what you have.
But the upgraded defend is 2 block to any player, not just for you anymore. So if I need to help you out... All right.
It's interesting. So again, like it's all similar to the video game, but there's changes to make it work more for especially
multiplayer
cooperative
experience.
Yeah, board game, which
is really cool.
So I can upgrade a card, but I can choose the card, gain 3 potions.
What?
Or I can transform 2 cards, but I gain a curse. What do you think? All of that sounds good.
Do you transform a couple cards?
I could. I'd gain a curse.
What would you transform? Like 1 strike, 1 defense?
Probably, yeah. I'd probably just keep
I'm gonna leave it
even.
to you, man.
3 potions sounds interesting.
That could also be very good. Now it doesn't come with the curse, which I guess you can get rid of a curse if we hit a market.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna gain 3 potions. You can only have
Right.
you can have a maximum of 3 potions, by the way. So like I can't get any more after
Get like
that.
potion belt or something.
But
Slay the Spire stuff.
Slay the Spire relative. I'm gonna gain 3 potions. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I'll just kind of keep them over here.
Okay.
Because I have access to them. All right, so we have a Cunning Potion. So it's just 3 attacks of 1, and you treat each one as a separate attack. So it's like pop, pop, pop.
That might help you get rid of some, weaks and things like that. That could be
True,
cool.
it's true. Oh, gosh.
Ancient Potion.
So I can remove all weak and vulnerable from my characters. If we're getting super statused, that's bad. And the Flex Potion, gain a strength and lose a strength at the end of turn. So basically, I'll be able to hit harder from this one turn. Okay, cool.
Okay. I dig it, man.
Okay.
Should we go to our first encounter?
We should.
Okay, so that's the very first thing we encounter has specific monsters.
Indeed.
All right. So specific monsters here. We're going to need 1 per row. Quick shove, quick shove,
Quick shove.
All right. So we're going to get 1 up here at the top. We've got a jaw worm, and we've got a small slime, which is going to summon
An acid slime.
an acid slime. So we'll go to our summons deck here and find us an acid slime. Spike slime, acid slime.
Boom.
Okay.
That's the big brother right there.
All right. So I've got a couple things to work against.
You
You've got
do.
the 1.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Okay.
So now we're in it. All
Okay,
right?
so to start your combat, you will get your 3 energy, unless something has changed that.
3 energy.
You will put your block down to 0. This is our first fight here, so we don't need to.
So remember, you have a start of encounter ability,
Yes.
a combat, where you draw 2 extra cards.
So I'll draw 7.
I'll have my normal 5.
And then we'll go ahead and roll this die out, which will dictate. So, like Slay the Spire, you always know what's coming.
Yeah, they
Can you imagine playing Slay the Spire if you had no idea?
Oh, there's that one artifact you can get, but
And
I don't know if it's worth it.
never choose that artifact. I need to know what's happening. So, 3. So that means this jaw worm right here is going to do the middle one, and they're also going to do the middle one here. Also, some of your relics will have, like, if you roll this, you'll get this kind of thing.
Okay.
All right, Mikey, then it's up to us. I got 3 energy. So I'm going to be getting hit twice, and they're going to get 1 block.
Okay.
So that means next turn they'll have a block.
And then I'm facing 1 attack from the small slime. That's all they do is just 1 little attack, and then 2 attack, and I'll
dazed.
get dazed. Okay.
Indeed.
So I'm going to focus on that acid slime. I think I can take them out with my cards.
Let's go ahead, first of all, and get them their little health cubes.
Yep.
Boop, boop.
All right.
All right, what are you going to do?
I'm going to play Bash. It's going to cost 2 of my energy. It's going to provide 2 attack and add vulnerable. And then with my upgraded strike, I will do 2 damage. So I'm going to first hit them for 2. Boop. Add vulnerable. Then for the second attack here, it's 2 with the vulnerable. It's just plus 1 damage to them, which is 3 more, which is what they need.
Hey y'all, Editor Nick here. I just want to let you know that when an enemy has vulnerable, the next attack is actually times 2, not plus 1 like we're doing here. We actually made it a little bit harder on ourselves. So just know moving forward that anytime an enemy has vulnerable, they should be taking double damage on the next attack, not just plus 1. We will eventually figure this out later in the game, but I just want to let you know that we messed this up for a little while here and we actually made it a little bit harder on ourselves. Okay, back to the game.
To take them out. I'll take the little hit. I don't want the status
That's
stuff.
fair. That's fair.
So that's what I'm doing.
Death. Okay, the
Death
jawworm has
follows you.
8. I am not going to be able to do 8, I don't think.
No.
They're going to hit me for 2. I don't really want to get hit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play dash for 2 energy here.
Okay.
So I am going to put 2 damage on them, and then I'm going to gain 2 block, which will actually block what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. And again, we're focusing just for this round on the people in our row, but we can work on any enemy. You don't have to focus on your row.
Well, actually, that's a good question. I could take out this small slime.
If
and
you
still
could,
block
and
this.
still get your,
Okay, I'll do that then. Good call, because you don't have to hit the same thing in your row. So I'll have this 2 attack go on the small slime.
So they have 1
I will
health
still
left.
get 2 blocks, so I'm going to block from this, and then I'll use my 3rd energy here, boop, on a strike. Oh, I'm sorry, thank you.
Don't kill your block.
On a strike, we'll just give 1 more, and then blam, they dead.
All right, they're gone.
Okay, so now we can both focus on this jawworm
I think
here.
that's pretty good.
So at the end of your turn, you will discard your hand.
Okay. And they, again, are doing a 3, so that's that middle row attack. They will attack Nick for 2.
Block, block.
Your block does absorb both of them, and then they gain 1 block.
So they will have 1 block for next turn, because at the beginning of their turn, they also get rid of any block, just like we do.
Okay.
Okay.
So they have a little bit more defense now, but I think we can work with that.
Indeed.
All right.
So now if we had any block, you would go down to 0.
Zippo.
Get your 3 energy back.
Boop.
And we'll roll this out to see what this jawworm's going to do. Okay, now they're going to hit for 3. Hitting me for 3. And again, there's not necessarily like turns in this. We're kind of taking turns so that you all can see easily what we're doing.
It's all kind of simultaneous play, but it's fun to talk about what you're doing, I think.
Mikey, just in case we're not going to take out this jawworm, I'm going to go ahead and play Neutralize, which doesn't cost any energy. Okay. And it's going to hit them for 1, which is going to take off this block. It's also going to weaken them, so they're going to hit for 1 less right now, which is great.
Okay. I'm going to...
And keep in mind, you heal 1 at the end of every combat, so you can always take a hit for free, basically.
Yeah.
You won't be able to right now, but like...
Yeah, that's why I was going to take that 1 hit from the small acid, because I was like, I don't know. So I've got 3 energy, so I will get a defend, which won't actually be necessary for me, but I'll do 2 strikes.
Nice.
So I can hit them twice.
Boop, boop. Nice.
That's about all I can do.
And then, just because we're not going to kill them this turn, let's go ahead and not get hit. So I'm going to go defend, which is going to give me 2 block.
Okay.
And then my last energy, I'll put out a strike, and I'll hit them for 1 more.
Okay. So they are weakened. They're going to attack for 3, but the weaken removes 1 of those. They attack for 2, and then this gets removed, which Nick has block for.
Indeed.
Okay, and we're chipping away.
We're chipping away here.
All right, I've got 1 card. This first time I got a shuffle mid-round again.
1 card.
Deck building goodness.
Yeah, we still have all these potions. I think this first one, we probably won't use our potions. You know.
Don't need no potions.
Don't need a potions. Okay. Okay, what are we doing? Meow.
All right, 3 new energy. Okay, well, I'm going to do a repeat of my first turn here. I'm going to spend 2 attack on energy on a bash, 1 on a strike. So first we'll do 2 damage and add a vulnerable. Then 2 damage, which has +1 because of the vulnerable, which is 3 more. Nick, don't even got to draw those cards. Don't even draw those cards, bro. Don't even draw those cards, bro.
Not even, man.
That jawworm got wrecked.
Jawworm got wrecked.
You got jawed up.
Okay, so now, boom.
The battle space is clear.
The battle space is indeed
This
clear.
house is clear.
This house is clear. So now we won this encounter, so we're going to flip these back over and get their rewards.
Yes.
So, Mike, you're going to get a potion and a card reward.
Okay.
So you can go get your potion. What'd you get there?
I got myself a weak potion, which adds 2 weak.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
And that's maybe a reason, as you saw, you also got a potion, so you maybe could have used a potion.
Indeed.
But you could always get one and then swap one out that you don't want as
Indeed.
much.
Well, and on top of that, like I think, would you at this point, or you think we're out of combat? Because we can trade potions, which means I can give you one.
I think we're out of combat.
I would assume so. So which one of these did you want? Let's give you a strength. You're a strength daddy.
Sure. Thank you.
And then that way I can actually get. So I'm going to go ahead and get a coin, a potion, which is a blood potion. Oh, it can heal 2 HP. Nice. And then a card reward. So we're each going to get a card reward.
Okay. I've got Cleave, which is a area attack, so it would attack everything in my row for 2. I do like that a lot. Carnage is 4 damage, but it's ethereal, so you got to use it or it gets exhausted. And then Rampage, I can use X amount of energy. X is the amount of cards in my exhaust pile.
Oh, wow.
So...
Yeah, so the Ironclad's all about exhausting stuff. And I think even in this game, it's probably even more so than in the video game.
That's interesting. I think I'm going to go with the Cleave.
Cleave is
2
good.
damage across the area, 1 energy use.
Anything that lets me hit everything at once is always
pretty
great.
good, but those are both also really exciting.
Indeed. So I got all-out attack, dodge and roll, and acrobatics. All-out attack is an area of attack. It does 2 hits, but I have to discard a card. It only costs 1 energy, not too bad. Dodge and roll, I get 1 block and then 1 block, and then each block can be to either player. So I could like give one to you, give one to me, kind of thing.
Oh, interesting.
And then acrobatics, I can draw 3 cards and then discard a card. I think I'm gonna do dodge and roll. That way, I can be like, maybe you get a block, I get a block,
defense.
or I can give you 2 block. It's kind of like, we'll give a little bit of variety there.
I love that.
Okay.
All right, we're moving on, man. We got. Let's quickly consider the path we have ahead, because no matter what, we're gonna do an encounter right now. A little mysterious event, rather. But, I don't know. I kind of think we go right up the gut, because we have rest, attack, rest, which might give us a chance to maybe upgrade some cards.
Now, the only thing like this way is where we can go to the merchant. Although you spent a lot of your gold. Although we can trade, we can trade gold. My thing is like I would want to at least go to here or here, because I want to be able to hit a merchant at some point.
I agree with that.
We're also gonna have to come across an elite at some point, which is fine. Yeah, let's go straight up. You want to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're gonna go boom.
All right, so we have a little event here. What do we got?
Flip it over.
What is it?
We got upgrade shrine. So before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. So Mike, we each can choose one of these. We can pray, you can upgrade a card, or you can sacrifice, upgrade 2 random cards, and lose 3 HP.
Oh, man.
Here's the thing, I might be cheeky. I think I'm going to upgrade 2 cards. I'm going to use this potion, heal 2 HP. I will have lost 1 HP. But to me, that seems pretty worth it.
I heal through time. Let's do it. I'm upgrade 2 cards.
You both want to sacrifice? What are you sacrificing?
I'm sacrificing my pinky.
Oh, right from here.
I don't need that to grip a sword. Chop that right off.
Okay, 2 random cards. All right, so I am going to get hit for 3. I'm going to go ahead and turn in this potion, though, and heal for 2.
Suppose 2 cards aren't upgraded, so if I draw one, I'll just draw again.
Yes, indeed.
That'd be silly.
And so I'm going to go down 1 total. You're going to go down 3.
1, 2, 3.
Rough.
I got to play it a little careful in the next couple of events.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to upgrade a strike.
Hilarious.
And a defense.
Hey, that's good, though.
But you know what?
Hey, that's okay.
Most of my strikes and defense are like just beefy by this point.
Beefy. Okay, we got neutralize and a strike. So a strike is just going to become a 2-hit, which is great. Then neutralize. Okay, so it's going to be 2 hits and a weak, but again, it's free, which is why I like neutralize a lot. That's awesome. Cool. Totally worth it.
Yeah.
Boom. Put that on the bottom of that deck right there.
I mean,
Okay.
Playing around with health, will we regret it?
Who knows? All right, so now, Mike, we have no choice. On to an encounter.
Straight away. Encounter. Act 1. Get wrecked.
Ooh, another jawworm.
Small slime. Dude, we're in.
So now these are not the first. So there are ones that are specifically for the first encounter. These ones are a little stronger. Now, Mikey, we're getting an acid slime and a spike slime.
So much slime.
That's a lot of slime.
I need that cleave to come up. This is exactly what this is built for.
This is what your whole life has been coming towards.
Acid slime and a spike slime.
Oof, already.
I got a lot of things.
I feel like we've already gotten to upgrade a lot of stuff and do stuff like that, which is good. I'm
already a little bit worried about it.
Okay.
Great.
So now we're going to go ahead and set our, we're starting in.
All right, make sure you draw your extra cards.
That's right, thank you.
If I get cleave, I'm using my flex potion right away.
Ooh, just flex on them, huh?
Just going to flex on them.
Flex on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I did not get that.
Boo.
Okay.
Okay, what to do here?
Let's roll out this die.
Oh, yeah,
what are they going to telegraph here? They're going to do the ones.
So it's going to be 3 hits in a block, a weakened and vulnerable, which is not...
So I'm actually only going to get hit 1 time this round, but then I'm going to be a little bit in trouble.
You're going to be a little hurt. You're going to be a little hurt. Oof, man. Okay, so I'm going to get hit for 3, which is kind of rough. What are you going to do?
So I'm going to do this, man. I'm going to play my Juggernaut power for 2.
Power.
And then to my defend for 1, which gives me 1 block. Now again, once the Juggernaut's in play, whenever you gain block, deal a damage. I just gained block. I'm going to deal a damage. I'll put this over here to remember.
What do you want to do? I mean, you have block.
I will just damage the acid slime, one of the stronger of the two. Yes, please. Because I feel like if I can get my flex potion, or I can take out the small slime easily enough.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that.
So that's your 3 energy?
Yep, that's my 3.
Okay, I think I'm going to play Dash here, which is going to be 2 energy, and that, again, is going to be 2 hits and 2 block. Now, do I want to hit the... It's one of the things like, should we concentrate... Well, I'm going to be getting hit for 1... I'm trying to decide if I should... No, I won't be able to kill anything. So I think I'm just going to hit this jaw worm.
Yeah, there's still the
beefiest, yeah.
We got 10, health. We should...
Okay, and then for this last one, you have a block, right?
I have a block. So I'm not going to get hit this round. But I will be weak and vulnerable.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and play my dodge and roll, which is going to be 2 block, and I can give them to players. You already don't need it. I don't really need it, but nonetheless, now none of us are getting hit.
I mean, if I gain block, whenever you gain block, deal damage.
No. You're not.
Unless you need it.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't need the extra one, so that's perfect.
I'll take a
Good
block,
call.
and I'll just do a health off of the spike slime. I'm trying to work them down even.
Okay, boom. Let's go, dude.
I'm just going to get my
Smart
block.
guy, that guy. That's smarts. Okay, so now they are going to attack. They would remove their block if they had any. We're going to start at the top here and then go boop, boop, boop. So this one is going to hit me for 3. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 block, and then they are going to gain a block themselves, a silly little jaw worm.
Mm-hmm.
Our small sleeve Mike is going to hit you for 1.
All right, I'll block that.
And then this one's going to weaken you.
Ew.
And then vulnerable you.
I'm weak and vulnerable.
I wish you had this ancient potion to remove all weak and vulnerable from your character.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We'll make it work. All right, I'm going to lose the rest of my block. Goes to waste.
Okay.
Okay.
Get our energy back, and we're rolling.
We're rolling now. I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
I think, okay, so let's see what they're going to do first. That'll depend. So 3, so middle of the road. Oh, man, this jaw one's going to hit for 4. Mike, you're going to get hit for 2, and you're going to get dazed, and then you're going to get hit for 2 more. So you're going to get hit for 5 total. I'm going to get hit for 4 total, and you're going to get dazed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I know what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I think in that case, I'm going to do this. I'm going to use my cleave and then do my upgraded defend and a regular defend for 1, 2, 3 energy. I'm going to use my flex potion right now, and for this round, I'll have a strength. So it does 1 extra damage.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use cleave. I'm going to attack my entire row for 3, not 2. So that takes out the small slime, because that's 1, 2, 3 right there.
Okay.
Boop, boop, boom, they're gone. And then 3 damage to both the acid slime and the spike slime. And then I'm going to gain... Actually, I'm going to gain block twice, and I can deal out damage. So I'm going to take out the acid slime and the spike slime.
Oh, because 1
boom,
each, yeah.
And boom.
Boom. Ooh.
Okay, and so then I'll gain 1 block, but I'm going to give the 2 to any player. I'm going to make that you.
Thank you.
So I'm going to give 2 block to you.
Oh, man. Cool.
I'm unstoppable.
Awesome. So you're giving me 2 block?
Yes, sir. And then this strength goes away.
Sure does. That's awesome. Okay. I'm going to play a neutralize, which is going to cost me 0. I'm going to hit the jawworm here for 2.
Okay.
And it's going to give them a weak. Oh, I'm sorry. They're going to get rid of 1 of these. So I technically only hit them for 1. Boop.
Yep.
And then, so they're going to hit me for 4. I probably should... Okay, let's do this. We're going to go here and play Survivor. So it's going to be 2 blocks, and I'm going to have 4 blocks. I have to discard a card. I'm going to discard this Defend, because I'm not going to need it. And I'm just going to go Strike, and that's going to be all 3 of my energy. And then this strike is actually upgraded, so it's going to be 3 more hits. All right, we're doing all right here.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And then now this jaw worm is going to hit me. They are weakened, so they are only going to hit me for 3, actually. And I have 4 block.
All right, plenty of blocks. Stuffed it.
Yeah, and then that's it.
Their weak will go away since they did an attack.
Indeed will go away. Boom. Okay, and so now it's back to us.
All right, man. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Let's go. Let's finish this off.
Okay.
Get out here, jaw worm. Silly.
You be looking foolish, jawworm.
Foolish.
All right, man. All right.
See what they're going to do. They're going to do the 1, so this is when they're hitting for 3, and they're going to block for 1.
Well, I'm going to do this, man. with my 3 energy, I'm going to spend 2 on a Basharoo, which does 2 damage and adds vulnerable, and then I'll add a strike and whatever, whatever you got.
And then
1,
well,
2.
you're hitting strike. That's 1, 2. Boom. You're
Oh!
dead. You did 2, put on a vulnerable. That 1 strike does 2 more because it does an extra hit.
I like that you tenderize them, and I came in just with like the,
Got him.
and you're like, I had it. And you're
I'll
like,
take it.
I did it.
I'll take
That's
it.
my kill.
I kill my bonus. Okay, so now we're going to flip it over again. The summons don't ever really have rewards. Mike, you're going to get $1 and a card reward.
I'll take it.
I'll give $1 and a card reward as well.
Lose these statuses now. All right, let me get my stuff together here.
All right.
Okay.
My card board, I have a defect, a poisoned stab, and a calculated gamble. My defect is just 1 block to any player, but it doesn't cost anything, which is great. Poison stab, it's 1 hit and a poison. I have to exhaust it though. Poison is great because every single turn, how much poison they have, they just get hit that much, which is like super useful. And then calculated gamble, discard your hand and then draw that many cards, exhaust. I think I'm gonna go poison stab.
I like it.
I think I'm gonna go poison stab.
So I've got Battle Trance, draw 3 cards, and I can't draw additional cards that turn. I don't have any other, like that could be pretty sweet. Shrug it off, 2 defense, and a draw card, or Body Slam, which I love, which is X, my attack will be equal to my block. Maybe I can start working the block, Juggernaut, mix up. If you upgrade it, it's free.
That's
I like drawing cards.
Amazing combo. The block attack combo in this game is so good.
I'm going to Body Slam it. Let's see if we can make something work with that.
Okay.
All right, these to the bottom of the deck.
All right.
I wouldn't mind to shrug it off to come up again. That'd
Those
be pretty
go to
sweet.
the bottom of the deck as well. Okay, so Mikey, we have a little branching path. We can go to another encounter, or we can go to a rest stop. Oh, did you get your health?
Thank you for the reminder. I did now. I wouldn't mind resting just to
upgrade.
I mean, I can heal up, but I feel like I can upgrade.
Tink, tink, tink.
I don't want to upgrade because I can upgrade this Body Slam.
Sure can. I'm curious, what does a poison stabbed upgrade look like? I just don't have to exhaust it. Ooh,
Wow.
That's kind of nice.
I'm going to upgrade this Body Slam. It's the same effect, however, it becomes free. And energy is a valuable currency in this game.
Yep.
So if this doesn't cost me energy, I am going with that.
I dodge and roll.
I'm going to smith. I'm not going to heal because healing's for suckers. I like to play fast and loose. No, I'm not very good at this game because I do that, but I'm not going to change my ways.
Yeah, I think I'm going to upgrade this poison stab just in case it comes through my deck. Like, we're only playing 1 act, so that probably won't be quite as useful this time around, but if you're playing all 3...
But you also don't have as big of a deck yet.
No, that's true.
Haven't got that bloat.
Let's go ahead. No, let's not exhaust that if we can.
All right, I like it. All right, man.
All right.
We got a monster to fight here.
Next one.
All right, man.
Okay.
Do you go Jawworm 3 times in a row?
Dude, yes. No. Ooh, the blue slaver.
Okay.
Hate them.
They're not good.
Ooh, the red louse.
I'm Mr. Summons guy.
You really are. I mean, I could switch with you if you ever want to switch.
No, that's okay.
So you're going to find a green louse and another red louse.
Okay, green
and these ones that
red.
have curl up. So basically, the first time you hit them,
yeah, they kind of get all this block.
they're going to gain 2 block, which
green
means
louse.
Which means you can't. It's hard to hit them twice in the first turn.
Yeah, you kind of got to get that initial attack out of the way and then wait.
Although if you can do like your cleave and go da da da,
that's the hope. Fingers
and then
crossed.
just like kind
That's
of wait, basically, not the worst. Not the worst.
Okay.
How cute is this little boot, by the way?
I love it.
I don't know why.
It's a charming little boot.
Charming little boot. Okay, so let's okay, so I got this blue foo. Alrighty, so I'm gonna draw 7 cards because it's the first.
Indeed, and we'll get some
start of combat.
cubes
1,
on our
2,
friends
3,
here.
4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, and we're gonna roll the die out just to see. They're gonna be doing their 6. So
that's actually okay. I'm gonna get hit for 2 and get a daze.
I'm gonna hit for 2, and then the last one's gonna gain strength. So then they start getting stronger.
Strength doesn't go away either. Like vulnerable and weak go away, but strength doesn't. So
strength is forever.
I get some poison going here.
Strength is forever.
Okay, Mikey, we're first. Mikey, first off, you gotta poison this butt.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit for 1. Boom, so it's going to cost me 1 energy to get my energy. Boom. And then I'm going to poison them. So every round, I'll double check and see exactly when this happens. I believe it's at the beginning of their turn. They will get hit for 1, which is great. Nice. Okay. They're going to hit me for 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm also going to neutralize them, which is going to hit them for 2 more. Boom, boom. And it's going to weaken them. So they're actually only going to hit me for 1 now.
Wow.
And that didn't cost me any Yeah, this is great. So I'm going to do a defend, get that block. So I will be able to stop their hit. And then I'm going to do my upgraded strike here for my last energy and hit them 2 more times. Okay, that was a good little start there.
I'm going to do this, man. I'm going to use my weak potion.
Okay.
I'm going to put 2 weak onto the red louse.
Oh, 2 weak,
the first one, just so that the next 2 attacks are a little bit less powerful.
Yeah, nice.
I'm going to play Juggernaut for 2. So again, when I gain block, I deal a damage. I will then play a defend, so I'll gain 1 block, and I'll deal 1 damage to that red louse, please.
Okay.
And then I have Body Slam, so I'll gain attack equal to my block, and I have 1 block, and I will use it to...
Oh, sorry, then they also immediately get 2 block. Because you
yes, I do, because I
them.
hit them, so I oughtn't hit them again. I guess I will... I will hit the green louse.
Okay.
I'll try to get that other curl up out of the way. Okay. So I'll get hit for 1 and they'll curl up. Boop, boop. Okay. Well, that's what I can do.
Okay. Okay, so they lose health from their poison at the end of their turn. Okay.
Nope, I was wrong. They lose health from poison at the end of your turn. It says at the end of the turn, which means the player turn. The end of the enemy turn is the end of the round, and it would say the end of the round. So actually, it's just like the video game. They get hurt before they take their turn, and yet again, we made it slightly harder on ourselves.
Okay, so they still get to carry out their...
That's like, because I'm pretty sure in the video game it's at the beginning. But yeah, perfect.
Or at the end of your turn, I suppose.
Yeah. Because nothing better than when they're about to hit you really hard, and you know you're like, bye, you're about to be poisoned to death. You're not going to be here. Sorry. Okay, so this one's going to hit me here. They're going to do 6. They're going to hit me for 2, but it's actually only going to be 1 because they're weak, but then their weak is going to go away. So I block it. Weak. They are going to daze me, though, which is just gunking up your hands. It will go away once it comes through, but it'll just gunk me up. And that's me, Mikey. Okay. So then here, their block is all going to go away. And then you're going to be hit for 2.
So 2, which is weakened, so it'll be 1. I have 1 block, so I will block that.
Okay.
And then the second, the green louse there is going to attack me for 2. I do not have more blocks, so I do take 2 hits. And then the third one's going to get strong.
Pumping up, you know.
Get pumped.
Get pumped. Okay.
All right.
And that's it. Rough.
Interesting.
It is tough when you have a whole bop, 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 bop. Okay, so now what is the plan? Let's see what they're going to do here. 1. So I'm going to hit for 2, and I'm going to get weakened. They're going to get strength, 1, and then 2 hits. So one thing we forgot to do, they have poison on Nick. That's what we did.
Poisoned, man.
And again, that is them losing health. So if they didn't have any block, it would ignore their block. Damage gets blocked. Losing health, they just lose it. But yeah. Okay, so what do we think we can do here? I can take out one of these louses. Here, let me do this. Wait, go ahead.
Go for it. I've got my cleave, so I'm gonna attack everyone in my row for 2.
Okay, then I'm not gonna do that then because you're gonna kill the louse I was gonna kill anyway.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do dash then, and I'm gonna go boop boop. I'll gain 2 block, and I'll put 2 attack on this blue slave here. And then can I get rid of them? No, I can't quite get rid of them. Although I am going to block what they have. So you're going to do 2 on each of them, Mikey?
I'm going to do 2 on each of them, and then I'm going to play 2 defends as well. So I'll be able to deal out 2 more damage to people. So I could do that to the slaver, I could do that to whoever.
Interesting. Okay, so because I can do 1 more damage. So this one's going to curl up.
Yes. Yeah, and I can't quite take him out in one go, which is always preferable, but...
Yeah, because, oof.
It's what it is.
Yeah, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. So I guess I'll just hit this blue slaver here then.
Sure.
Because I'll hit them for 1 more.
And I can take them
out.
Boom,
and then you can take them out. So that's the end of my energy there.
Okay. So I'll do cleave, and then defend and defend. So the defenses, I'll do in a second. So cleave, first thing you do is I'm going to hit everyone in my row for 2.
Boom, boom.
So the
dead.
louse is down.
Boom, boom.
And then
they're
curl
going
up.
to curl up, get 2 block. So I'm sorry, they're actually going to hit you for 3.
Yeah.
Which is not great. Although you have 4 block right now, so you'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, what I'm wondering... I could do a strike instead of one of the defends. Yeah, I guess I have enough blocks, so I don't need to worry about it. Okay, so, and then with my 2 upgraded defense, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to keep all the defense for myself. And I can deal out damage for each of those that I get. So one will go to the first red louse, knock them out, and then the second will go to the blue slaver, knock them out. I'll have enough block for our red louse friend there. I feel pretty good about it.
That's good. That's good. Not bad at all.
Not taking more hits. I've got to...
Yeah, because they're going to hit you for 3 right now.
Yes.
Their block's going to go away.
So because they're doing the first of the die, the first row there is 2 attack. They have strength plus 1 is 3. I have 4 blocks, so I still have some left over. Stuffed it.
I want to be able to save my block. I can't.
And then that's that. Okay. So I'm going to roll out. We just got to do some finishing touches.
Yeah, a little bit. Now they only need 1 hit, so if you get... Ooh, that's cocked. So they're going to do 3...
All right, so they're going to attack for 1, which again will be plus 1 because they're strength, but I have a feeling they will not be alive by the time they get there.
We'll check, we'll see. If either one of us has even 1 strike, we're good to go.
Okay, I do have a strike. I'll let you put the finishing touches on this. I feel like I always come in and claim your kill.
Okay. Mikey, I do have 1 strike. I was like, I have no way to hit anything, so I'll go 1 energy, and we'll go bye now.
Let's see, put the finishing blow. There we go.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
So that is great. Mikey, your reward here is going to be a card reward and a coin.
All right, we've got $2, and then we'll draw 1, 2, 3.
$2 and a coin. I got money, baby.
Yeah,
you got to get to a shoppy.
Okay, twin strike, do 1 attack, then do 1 attack.
Gotta love it. Gotta love classic
wild
twin
strike. 3 damage, and then they get
I think
days. Or I daze myself?
No, I think you would give them days. I don't think you daze yourself.
I don't know. So we had some discourse about who gets days. It's me, because the cards, I'm the only one that has cards. So I daze myself.
Yeah, because you're like,
yeah, which again fits with the Ironclad. Or True Grit, 1 defense to any player, exhaust a card in your hand. Interesting. Wild Strike's good, though, for getting a big hit, though.
You get dazed. I mean, it's only 1.
What's dazed? What's a little dazed?
Not too bad.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I have leg sweep, backstab, and terror. I do like terror in the normal game where you get 99 vulnerable, so it's just there forever. Leg sweep is I can give them a weak, and then I get 2 block.
Okay.
Backstab is just 2 hits and exhaust, but it doesn't cost anything. And then terror is just 1 vulnerable and exhaust, and it costs a energy. So I don't think I'm gonna do terror.
Okay.
Because that doesn't seem like that worth it. Backstab is nice because it's free.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a decent amount of block. Let's go backstab.
I like it.
And then I'm hoping the upgrade is not exhaust. Oh, you still have exhaust, but it's 4. Ooh. That's an interesting one.
Nice.
That's an interesting one.
All right. We're moving up to another campsite.
We are.
So I'm on 7 health. I could heal up to 10. Or I could try to upgrade.
Did you get your heal at the end of the round?
I did not. So I could upgrade to full health then. There. So that's kind of interesting.
I'm still at 8 health, so I'm definitely gonna take the upgrade. I'm trying to decide what do I want.
I'm at 8 health too, and I feel like if we go through this elite or something, we go to another campsite. So I'm like, we have a chance of maybe.
That's a good. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry, we're gonna be here. I think that might be the road. Yeah, I think
I want to upgrade one other thing. What is this upgraded dash? What would it be?
I don't need this. I don't need this daze anymore. Ridiculous. What is this? 3 and 3. 3 and 3. Dodge and roll is nice. I'm gonna upgrade this backstab. I just got it, but hitting for 4 sounds nice. And since I'm gonna have to exhaust it anyway, I kind of might as well upgrade it. You know,
Nick, I'm gonna upgrade my Juggernaut.
What does it do when it's upgraded?
Normally, whenever you game block, deal 1 damage. Now it's deal 2 damage. I feel like I'm going that direction. Can you
split that up, or is it just 2 damage?
Just 2 damage.
Okay, that's still good though.
I think it'd be 1 target,
that's
but
nice,
I mean, you know,
dude. Is it still just 2 energy?
Yeah.
Oh,
so it didn't get. Nice, I thought maybe it would reduce the cost, but
no, that's worth it though. 2.
Yeah, I'll take that.
It's a power, and powers stay out forever. So it's like, man.
Especially if you can draw it early, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty great. Okay. So now, Mike, we're going to a treasure spot, which means we're each going to get a relic. We're each going to get one off the top of the relic deck here. So boom, that's for you.
Let's see what we got. Captain's Wheel. Okay, so when this die rolls a 3, I gain 3 block.
Ooh,
I like that.
Nice. So I have the boot. There's a boot right here. I have a boot right here. So mine is on a 3 or a 4. I just deal 1 damage. I kick him.
Okay, kicker, sir. So if we roll 3s, we're stoked all day.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, man. I'm trying to get that loaded die out because we need to hit these 3s.
We're doing okay there. Okay, so now we're going elite.
Yeah, let's go to elite.
Big dog.
You gotta hunt the elites, man.
You gotta. We'll probably get more relics. So
I mean, that's why we do what we do.
that's what we do.
But they might hit us bad. All right. So the elites work a little different. We're gonna get one elite.
Yes.
Well, unless the sentries come up, in which case it'll be more. Okay, we got this might be my least favorite.
Gremlin knob.
So the Gremlin knob. Boop. They have health dependent on the player count.
Yes.
We have 2 players, so it's gonna be 33 health.
Ooh.
And
so
they're going to do areas of attack. So they're down on my row, but they're going to hit everybody. So now what's that first row? Because they're not quite into their active stage yet.
Not quite. So this is one of the ones where it'll determine what they do. This one, once it comes to the second round, they're just going to do the same thing every turn. So they're going to gain enraged for the rest of combat after this first one.
Okay.
And then they're going to start hitting us for 3 area attacks. It's not the hardest hit ever.
So they're not going to hit us right away. So we ought to maybe...
But they have enraged, means every time you play a skill card, you take a damage.
So if you're playing skill cards, they better be a defense because they're going to eat into that.
In the video game, I think they gain a strength every time, which they get so strong.
Yeah, that's why they can be...
Take a damage every block. You're taking like another
every
damage.
skill card. It's not even just block.
Oh yeah, I guess every skill card.
That'll help mitigate that. So, okay.
But then you're not getting that block. So that's the thing.
You know what's the other bummer?
What?
Because, I mean, maybe we roll it anyway, but they don't actually have a dice face.
We still have to roll it though.
Thank goodness.
Because we still have to check for things like
this.
this. Yeah, no, we still have to roll.
Okay.
Speaking of that, 3. 2. Oh, darn. Okay.
Okay. So no abilities for us.
Not right now.
I'm ready to go, man. Make sure you draw your extra
1,
cards.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. I'm hoping to get a poison on him real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're not gonna hit us right now, so you don't need to block.
Yeah. This first round we don't need to worry about block.
Ooh, I'll tell you right now what I'm gonna do, Mikey. Bam. Backstab.
Ooh.
It's gonna be 4 damage straight up. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
20. And that doesn't cost me anything. But I will have to exhaust that card. You are gone.
All right. I'm going to play Juggernaut because then if I'm at least gaining block, I might be taking damage, but I can deal damage. And then I'll use an upgrade strike for 2 more damage.
Nice.
So we're on 27 now.
Sweet. Okay, I'll go ahead and neutralize them because it's also not going to cost me anything. That's going to go down 2. They're going to get weakened.
Okay.
Which will just go away at the end of this turn because, do they have to specifically attack?
I think they have to attack.
Attack. So actually, this will stay there until their next. So next turn, they're actually going to do 2, which is nice.
Okay, for that. Yeah, nice.
And then I have 3 more.
Energy?
I guess, yeah, because both these were zeros. That's one of the nice about backstab is it doesn't cost anything. So I'm going to go ahead and do a strike and a strike, which is going to cost me 2 energy, and that's going to be 3 more hits. 1, 2, 3. And then I only have defense left, so I'm just not going to do anything with that last one because it won't do anything.
Sweet.
Okay,
so I'm 33 down to 22.
We took
11 out
for that last.
Nice thing with the elites here is we at least have 1 focus.
Yes.
For this one.
We're
so
always
like,
just
we got to be all in right there.
All right, and now they're going to go bar mad.
All right, so let's pay attention to our skills now. Remember, we're playing skills.
And now this is going to go boop. So now they're going to be down here for their turn.
They're just angry. And now every turn, 3 damage to everybody. Let's roll this out. Be a 3. We would love it.
Oh, that lucky last. Did you see that? Let's go.
Did you see it stall?
Yeah,
Look at the replay. Show the replay. That stalled out. All right. So I'm going to gain 3 block, which is fantastic because it's not a skill. Not a skill.
And they're only doing 2 hits right now. So you can even play a skill and you'll still be able to block it. I am just going to deal them 1 damage.
Let's take that both. Okay. Well. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
What you doing? Like you cooking up something fancy?
Cooking up something fanciful like. All right, I'm going to do this.
Okay.
I'm going to do this. Check me out.
Check me.
So, starting off with a 3 block from my captain's wheel. I'm going to play a
Wait, hold on.
defense.
Did you deal the 2 damage when you got that block?
No! Take 2 damage, sir.
Right, because this is whenever you gain block, right?
Yes.
1, 2.
Nice.
Boop.
So I'm going to gain 2 block. All right, so it's going to be 1, 2, but I take a damage for playing a skill card, so it knocks down by 1. I'll take it.
And then 2 damage, right?
And then 2 damage.
Boop.
I'm going to play another defense, which will go 1, 2. I take a damage, which is down. I deal 2 damage.
Dude, let's go.
Then I'm going to play a strike just for 1.
Hey, I'll take it.
And then I'm going to play Body Slam, which is an attack.
Oh, that one's free.
Which is 5, so I'll do 5 damage, and that's not a skill, so I don't have to take any punishment for it.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are down to 9 health. Wow.
I like it.
That's intense, dude.
I like it. Them upgraded. Hey, you know what? Now I'm happy I got those upgraded random defenses. That's
They're
actually worked out
very
beautifully.
All right, well, I'm going to play Poisoned Stab. I have 3 energies. That's going to go down to 1, so it's going to be boom. It's going to poison them, so they're going to get hit once more on their turn.
Okay.
I don't really want to get hit, although we're about to go to a rest stop, so I probably could right now.
I mean, yeah, plus you're going to take a damage for playing skill cards, so I guess if you can get 2 defense out of it, then you could net a positive.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay. So I'm going to get 2. I'll have to discard a card. I'll just discard this defend.
Sure.
I'll get 2. I'll have to take 1. So basically, I'm only going to hit for 1 this turn, which is good.
That's preferable.
And then I have a defend, but it's just going to negate this, so like I might as well play this strike and get 1 more hit on him.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's it for us. They are going to attack for 3, but they are weakened, so it'll actually be 2.
To everybody, yep.
And I've got 1, 2, so I have enough block to carry that over. So let's drop that down.
1, so I will take a hit.
Yep, any excess is resulted. Health loss.
Okay.
They're going to take a damage because they are poisoned.
Boop. And poison doesn't go away. It
All
stays there. Poison is
6
forever.
more, man.
We can get this. Come on. We got this.
All right. So I think we go
Full offense?
wild.
Yeah,
Full offense.
Full offense.
All right.
Well, you should have your wild strike in there because I don't think you used it yet.
I think you're right.
So.
Okay. Let's roll this out for funsies. Be another 3. Not 2.
Okay,
No
not
luck
quite,
that time.
Not quite. Okay, this one that we had a good couple turns here. Getting that backstab first turn was great. So.
Yeah, that worked out. All right, man. With my 3 energy, again, full offense. We're going to hit wild strike, cleave, strike.
Oh, what is that, 7?
Yeah.
And you get a dazed? Oh my, they're dead.
All right. So I'll take a daze, but since we're out of combat now, don't
no
even
worries.
worry
I'm
about
not
it.
going to look at my hand. Who cares?
Don't even worry about it, man.
So the elite, everyone, this is technically in your row, but everyone gets the rewards for elites and bosses.
Because it's a team. It's a team effort, right?
Oh, gosh. Sorry.
Oh, goodness.
My God, silent. Okay, boom. Easy.
Easy peasy, man.
That was good.
I think we played that pretty strategically.
We played that pretty darn well.
Into combat, I'm going to heal 1, as is my right.
As is my blood right. Okay, so that is this elite, Mike. So we're each going to get $2.
Okay. I got
Russian.
$4 now. I'm covered in my cash.
I got freaking like $9, man.
No, we got to hit that market.
We're each going to get a relic.
Okay.
Boom.
I now have a happy little flower. So on a 5 or 6 roll, I gain energy. So now 3 5s and 6s. I got 50-50 shot of getting something on a turn.
So the lantern, this is actually the same as in the video game. At the start of combat, I gain a energy.
That's underrated, man.
So that first, just only for the first turn.
And you draw more cards.
Yes.
This is perfect for you to have.
Right up here. That's Perf McGurf.
Okay.
Okay, and then and then we'll get a card reward, normal card reward.
Okay.
What do I got? I got Dagger Throw, Noxious Fumes, and Finisher. So Noxious Fumes, this is a power at the start of my turn.
Yeah, dude.
Poison.
This might be my very favorite card out of anything.
It's so nice.
So
nice.
It just gets so strong, man.
So Finisher right here, I'll deal 1 attack for each other attack you played this turn, including shivs. I haven't gotten any shiv cards, so I haven't been able to show off the shivs and stuff. Dagger Throw is deal 2, a draw card, discard a card. I gotta go Noxious Fumes, right?
I like it.
Gotta go Noxious Fumes.
I'm gonna go Metallicize. At the end of my turn, I gain a block. So just a little bit of perpetual block, you know.
Well, not to mention, if you can put out your Juggernaut too.
Yeah.
Those 2 will work. You'll be damaging every turn at the end of every turn
right.
too.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotta go Metallicize.
Okay.
Get metallized.
Metallized.
I like it. I like that.
Okay,
Mikey. 1
Mikey.
elite down. Let's go.
Indeed. So now we're going to have to go up to this rest stop.
Not only missing 2 health, and I kind of wonder if I should just keeps it pushing.
I think I'm going to keep mine
I think
pushing
I'm gonna
too
upgrade,
because
man.
like my thing is like I also can only have 2 health down. Maybe we'll get to the boss and really regret these decisions.
Maybe.
But like I think we're
Probably.
going to go up to the shop because at this point I got lots of money. I want to spend it.
I think I was going to upgrade my Metallicize. It's the same ability, but it makes it free.
Wow, okay.
You know, it's
Well,
a no-brainer.
I got it.
I mean, although I'm going to play,
my
I'm
Noxious
going to
Fumes?
spend,
Ooh, everyone gets poisoned.
and it's cheaper if I'm not mistaken.
It is. Ooh, got
do
it.
that.
I think that's how in the video game. I think it's everybody, but everyone.
What's
What's that? Do I hear poison deaths coming?
All right,
Indeed?
poison strats.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Because with the silent, you either go in Shiv strat or Poison strat.
it's all
I mean,
bad.
obviously, a blend is best.
Or especially if you get Shiv poison strats. Where it's like every unblocked damage does a poison.
It's a ridiculous combos you can build.
So good.
That's what makes this game so delicious.
Oh, this in here.
Okay, so we are moving on. Okay, well, actually, question. I think we have to go here because we want to hit the market.
I want to hit the.
So we are going to go fight some monsters.
Sure do.
All right, so Nick, you are going to get. Ooh, here we go. You're going to get the sneaky gremlins with all of theirs. Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Oh, so we're going to. I'm not gonna lie, the gremlins might be my least favorite enemies.
I hate them so much.
So we're gonna grab 3 random gremlins. If you want to hand me the summons deck there, one thing that's very nice in the game.
Do we each get 3 random gremlins?
Oh yes.
Oh man.
So all the summons, you don't shuffle these because these are always just all the summons.
Yeah. However,
but the gremlin ones are all different gremlins, and so you look for on the back. Where are they? They're at the very bottom here. They'll have a little gremlin symbol, and this way you can randomize them. So we're gonna see. They have like 8, so we're going to see which ones who we're going to get.
So each of us get 3 of them, so we each have 4 enemies in our rows.
Maybe we should have healed. We ended that. Here's the thing, I'm hoping to get my Noxious Fume. I'm going to poison the butt and out of all these people.
This
all right, so I also
you might see Nick go Super Saiyan right now.
I got a fat little gremlin.
They only have 2 health, though, to be fair. They're not very strong.
It's also so nice that this art lines up. So they're all just standing there. So I got a sneaky gremlin, a fat gremlin, there's another sneaky gremlin, and a mad gremlin. You got a mad gremlin, fat gremlin, sneaky gremlin, and another mad gremlin. Oh. Wow, we have the exact same summons.
Interesting.
Oh, neither of us got the gremlin wizard, which I'm honestly okay with.
I can live with that.
I hate that little wizard.
Okay.
Okay, so that's all our gremlins, Mikey. That is.
Oh my gosh, that's a little Trixie Hobbits.
That's a little Trixie Hobbits.
A little Trixie Hobbits. Yeah, they're a bunch of cubes, health cubes.
Thank you. The thing with the gremlins is they're not super strong.
Area of attack is your friend if we can manage it. So if I can get my cleave.
Well, my thing is if I can get some poison on these butts.
Yeah, cleave and poison.
The thing is they're all no dice. They're all just doing what they do.
You're totally right.
Which is interesting.
What's the anger for the
so the angry gremlins is they're angry. So whenever the enemy takes damage from hits, so from swords hits, they gain a strength. So if you like strike them or something like that, they're gonna get stronger. And you got 2 of them.
So I had better take them out. Quick.
Yeah, probably.
Oh man,
this is why I don't like the gremlins because the gremlins are sneakily hard because there's so many of them.
There's so many.
Oh,
and like
man.
it'll always be like they're like 2, 2, 2, 25. You're like, why?
That's that wizard. I hate that wizard.
Why are you so strong?
Man,
not good. That is interesting.
I just hope. I hope I just drop my Noxious Fume. I do hope I get like if I can get like backstab out quickly so I can knock one of these out, Noxious Fumes out quickly so I can get some poison on them. You have more health than yours. I have a lot of only like 2 healthers, so I might be able to.
Yeah.
Okay, so my starter combo, I'm gonna start with 4.
4 and 7 cards.
7, and if we can roll a 5 or a 6, we'll both start with 4.
Yeah. If we can take a 3 and I can get block, I wouldn't mind that either. A
1
is nothing for anybody.
Everybody?
Nope. Okay.
Come on, we do have potions. Well, I have potions.
You have potions. That's okay. I'm gonna do.
Okay, what do I got? What do I get? I didn't get my Noxious Fumes. Crap.
Oof,
right, I got a pretty basic hand here, Mikey.
I'm going to play aggro. I've got a very basic hand.
Okay.
I'm going to play aggro, dude. No defense necessary. Boom. I'm going to do a strike of 1, and I'm going to attack the sneaky gremlin.
Okay.
A strike of 1 to take out the sneaky gremlin.
Okay, dead.
And then I'm going to use my strike, my 2 damage, to take out the fat gremlin.
Ooh, nice.
So, and then those other 2... I'm going to take the hits, but I haven't strengthened them yet. So
yeah, that's true.
I'm going to count that as a win.
I mean, they're only hitting for 1, so they're not really hitting all that hard.
I can take it.
You know what, though? Let's do this. I'm going to do, because I'm going to get hit for a decent amount here.
Yeah.
So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do dodge and roll.
Okay.
2 block. Each one can be given to another player. I'm going to give you 1.
Okay.
And I'll give me 1.
Sweet.
Boom.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to do strike. So that's going to be 2 energy. I'm going to do that to take out the sneaky gremlin.
Okay.
Because that's 2 hits. They only have 2 health. I'm going to do another strike. Boom.
For that extra energy.
And I'm going to go boom. I'm going to do another strike here. That's my energy. I'm going to go boom. There. And then, Mikey, I'm going to go ahead and use my Cunning Potion. So I'm going to do 3 attacks of 1, and they're each separate attacks. I'm going to go like bop, bop, bop. Take out both of these.
Nice.
And then that way, we're each getting only hit for, well, you're getting hit for 2, but I'm getting hit for 1. No, I did not. Oh, I did hit them. Yeah, so that one's there. Okay, cool. So I'll be getting hit for 1. We'll just get hit for 1, basically.
Okay, cool.
Not horrible.
All right, so now we're all done. They're going to carry off their things. So I'll take 1 damage, which I'll block. The other one I cannot block, so I lose a health.
Same thing. I'm going to get hit for 1, but they have strength, so they hit for 2. I'm going to get 1 blocked. 1 is going to be a damage.
Okay.
Okay, it wasn't horrible first turn there.
Yeah, I think we'll take it, especially because we had pretty basic cards.
Yeah, I was hoping for my Noxus Fumes. I was like, I'm going to poison all you people.
All y'all getting poisoned. All right, here we go. Let's roll the die. A 6. All right, so I'm going to gain an extra energy.
Ooh, nice, nice, nice.
All righty.
So now I'm back down to 3. Okay, ooh, okay, here we go. Here we go. First thing, Mikey.
Yes.
Backstab.
Gotta love it.
4 hits. I'm just going to take out this one just because they have the strength. Or should I? Yeah, I should take out this one because they have the strength. Boom.
Nice.
So they're dead. So now we can both focus on yours.
Okay.
That cost me nothing there.
Sweet. Well, I will play out my hand because I've got a couple of free things. So let me just get this all in order.
Okay.
Alrighty. Boom. All right, so for 1, I'm going to play Wild Strike. I'm going to do 3 attack, and I'll do it to the first Mad Gremlin there.
Mad, that Gremlin.
Okay, so they'll gain a strength.
Okay.
Let's see. Will you be able to take that one out?
This one, yes. I'll go ahead and do it
Okay.
right now. I'm going to do neutralize. It doesn't cost me anything.
Sure.
And that'll be 2 hits. I'll technically weaken them, but it won't matter.
They're so weak, they're dead.
So weak, they're dead.
I will use my strike now and do 2 damage over there to the Mad Gremlin, which strengthens them. I'm going to get 2 defense to myself, and then use my free body slam to do 2 more damage to them.
Okay.
So we're going to get strengthened again.
Yep.
And then I'll put Metallicize into place. I'll gain another block at the end of my turn.
Okay. I only have block. I'm not getting hit by anything, so it's actually not going to help. So I'm just going to play this 1 Noxus Fumes, which actually isn't going to. It happens at the start of my turn, so I'm not putting poison on them now.
That's okay because they're going to hit for 3, but I'm going to have 3 defense, so I'll
we'll
be okay. We're going to play this out. Boom. End of my turn. I gain a block.
Yep.
They're going to hit for 3 because it's 1 plus 2 for the 2 strength. 1, 2, 3. No damage to me. No loss of health actually. And then we're up again.
Okay.
All right. We need 1.
Ooh, 3.
3. I'll get my 3 auto block.
Deal 1 damage. They dead.
Hey, gotta love it. Nice. Wonderful, wonderful.
You gotta love it. All right.
Okay, we had to figure that out a little bit.
The Gremlins are rough, man.
Tricky.
All right, let's get these rewards. All right, let's see what they're going to do.
Ass. All right.
Alrighty, here.
So again, all the summons won't provide their own things, but our main folks will.
They will. So, Mikey, it looks like you're going to get $2 and a card reward.
Okay.
And I'm going to get $1, a potion, and a card reward.
Okay. Well, it's nice to get a little bit of money before going into market, so I'll take the extra cash.
Seriously. And boom. And I'll actually take a potion because that's actually... So I got Fairy in a Bottle. When your HP becomes 0, instead you set your HP to 2 and discard this item. Fairy in the Bottle, especially when you're going after the heart, is like, you're like, yes, yes. But then you always have to use it on some arbitrary fight.
On the Gremlins, you're like, that wasn't meant to be. Okay, so for my card reward, I've got another Cleave. I'm definitely intrigued by this. Spot Weakness, one of my favorite cards. Strength to any player if the dice face is 1, 2, or 3.
That's nice because you can choose to play it because you will already know what the die is.
Exactly.
You
and
know?
if not, then you just ignore it. Clash can only be played if every card in your hand is an attack, 3 attack. I feel like I have too many skills. I'm not going to do that. Spot Weakness is really cool, but it's conditional.
It is.
Cleave.
But strength, though. Cleave is probably...
I'm going Spot Weakness because if we look here, market... thing, boss,
and Cleave doesn't really help.
Cleave isn't going to be that helpful. Spot Weakness is much more
just because
useful.
we know that we've played the game before. This shouldn't summon anything. This boss.
No, it will.
So there's no point of you having rows of stuff anyway.
Correct.
Okay, so I have well-laid plans at end of turn retain 1 card. That is very nice. This one is Skewer, deal 1 damage, X plus 1 times. X is how many energy I decide to spend on it. But then Catalyst, I can double an enemy's poison. So if I get like some poison on him, I could double it. That's pretty. I think
Going into the boss could be kind of cool.
And especially because the boss fight we know will probably go on. Like these ones aren't quite as useful if you know it's gonna be like a relatively quick fight. But I'm like, it's gonna go on for a little while. Let's do some Catalyst.
All right, there you go.
Alrighty.
All right, so that is that. So now we get to do a really
heal,
fun...
by the way?
Thank you. Nope. I'm on 9 health. So now we get to do a fun thing is go into the market. So the market actually has its own board. It's been off to the side for a while.
Oh, by the way, there's a little
rundown about how the game works for you there. And so if you're not using the market, you can always have that up, which is cool. So we're going to populate the market with some relics.
This one's on sale here.
That first one's on sale, which is good because it's very expensive, the relics.
It is. Yeah, the relics are understandably very strong. Okay, and you can also pay to remove cards. You can also just straight up buy cards from your deck. You will just flip them over, kind of like a cardboard. You just pay for them. So like we have Mutagen. So at the start of combat, gain 1 strength and lose strength at the end of your turn.
I like that. Gives you a nice, initial.
Nice. Incense Burner on a 6, you can't lose more than 1 HP this turn. You kind of have, what is it, Ethereum?
Intangible.
Intangible, that's what it is, yeah. Akebeko, once per combat, you gain strength for 1 attack. Interesting, okay. Then Weak Potion, give 2 weak. Swift Potion, draw 3 cards. Block Potion, 2 block to any player.
Oh, tempting. So I could buy the Akebeko. I got $6, and so I'm kind of thinking I want to buy a card.
Yeah.
And maybe see what I have left over. So let me do that. So I'm going to do this over here. So again, kind of like at Card Rewards, you're going to draw out 3 cards. And then you can buy one, and depending on its border, so these gray ones will cost 2, the blue will cost 3, and then if you get a rare card, you pull the golden ticket that costs 6. So I'm going to purchase an Inflame.
Of course he is, yes.
Which will cost 3 because it's a more rare card. So I'm definitely going to buy that, and that leaves me 3 coins left over. And depending on what you do, I might get that Block Potion.
Go for it.
Okay.
I'm not really feeling any of these relics. I have the money, but they're just the only one I can kind of feel is the Incense Burner, but I don't have $12. I only have 10.
Sure.
The other 2 are useful, but they're useful for like 1 turn basically, and I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna buy a card.
Maybe remove a card too. Then
and that's what I think
each
I'll probably
player can do that one time.
So I have 3 grays. So this only costs 2. You can keep doing this more.
Yeah, and I guess I thought about it. I have 6 coins, but really we can share our money freely. So I could borrow cash from Nick.
That's true. Yes, we can share money if you want anything.
We want to do.
So Sneaky Strike. So I have 3 attack. If you discarded a card this turn, 2 extra energy. Cloak and Dagger, which will give me a shiv and a block.
Very underrated card.
Yes, it is. I think I'm gonna go Cloak and Dagger for 2.
Yeah, I like it. Okay.
And then I think I'm going to remove a card.
Nice.
Which is going to cost me 3. Is there anything else you want to do? I have $5 left.
I mean, I might take 2 and remove a card myself, and then you'd have what, $3 left?
Yeah, let's each remove a card then.
Let's do that.
Because then we each have $3 left, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll remove a card then. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm probably going to remove a strike.
I'm going to remove a basic strike as well.
Yeah. Because I want my defense just in case.
This is out of here. Got to thin the herd from time to time, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Get out of there.
All right, and that's it for our
market.
Our little market. All right, so now we have one last campfire, as always, to catch your breath before the boss. I'm at nearly full health. I got 9.
Curious of what my new cards will get me. So this is 2 shivs and a block.
Yeah.
Very nice. I am at only 6 health. So I kind of want to get back up. But let me see. What does this Catalyst do? These aren't like super crazy. I might just heal. This is triple an enemy's poison. I think I might just heal. I would like to get 2 shivs. I think I'm just going to heal for 3. Let's just go into the boss. It's a boss. It might be horrendous.
Maybe I should max up too. Max health.
Is there anything that's really like, oh man, this would be great to
I mean,
upgrade?
I can do spot weakness upgraded. Then I can do this on a 1, 2, 3, or 4 instead of just 1, 2, 3. So slightly better odds. The Inflame is useful because it just reduces the cost down to 1 energy to put this into play.
Yeah.
I mean, I have 9. No. What I say, boom or bust.
That's true. He did.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm going to do the Inflame, though, because the spot weakness is still conditional.
Yes, it is.
And now, if you have
that one, you're
pretty
just
good
getting
odds,
strength, yeah.
but this is, I'm going to get the 1 strength. I want to guarantee that happens when it comes up. So make it cheaper to do. Okay?
Okay.
So, Nick.
Although, you know what? No, you know what?
Oh, this is our demise.
I got Fairy in a Bottle.
Oh, baby, you're right.
I can come back, baby. I can come back from the dead. I'm gonna do Catalyst. I'm gonna triple this. I'm gonna hope I get a lot of poison on him, and then I'm gonna triple that.
There we go.
I forgot that I can come back. So I technically have 2 more. I essentially have 8 health. If I had 8 health, I would have upgraded. So I'm gonna.
We'll see, but this might be a huge mistake.
Who knows? All right, so we're at the boss.
We are at the Act 1 boss. So we are going to flip this over. Boom. We have the Hexaghost, all right? Which is always creepy on the back. So we're just going to bring this down here so we can kind of see what we're doing.
They are considered to be in all rows.
They are, so we'll kind of put them in between us all because guess what? They're hitting everybody.
They're hitting everybody. And anytime you do an area of attack, you always also hit the boss if there's a boss. So,
and now they have this kind of table of attacks. So every turn, they're going to cycle to the next attack, so you can kind of see what's coming down the line a bit, and it'll just kind of cycle through that until we get rid of them.
And they're going to have 70 health.
Ooh,
again, they have health depending on the player count. If you play a 4-player game, they have 140.
So it's 35 per player health.
My gosh. And we're also going to be getting burned almost every single turn. So these burns are coming here. So at the end of your turn, you're going to take 1 damage if this is in your hand. So we're just going to be getting burned, baby.
I hope that you
Hexaghost.
All right, man. All right, Nick. The thing is, show no fear.
Show no fear.
Show no
fast
fear.
and loose all day.
Show no fear.
Okay, Mikey.
All right, 70 health. What is that? This is barely any health.
Here's it. We handled that elite.
Dude,
we handled that elite.
Right,
so let's
We're going to
see.
take that confidence and run right into this burning building.
All right, let's see what we got for this one.
Be a 3 or 4.
A 4 is great. They're going to take 1 damage. You hurting Hex Ghost? Yeah, 69. Hilarious amount of damage to start on.
Yeah, well, I think we just concede right here. It's perfect.
2, 3, 4,
all right.
6 and 7.
I got nothing from a 4. I need 3s, 5s, and 6s help.
Yeah.
All right, so they're going to attack for 1 to both of us and then add a burn to our discard pile.
Mikey, you know what I'm doing first? Boom.
Got to get it going.
Poison them.
Poison.
So I'm going to put that over here.
Right away, got the spot weakness. If I had upgraded it, I could use it. That's okay. That's all right. We're gonna.
Hey, I got a Mikey. I'm not gonna lie. I got a bunch of bunch of blocks, which I don't really need. I will do this, Mikey. Yep. I'm gonna do neutralize the demon.
Neutralize.
It's gonna put a weak on them, so they're actually not gonna hit.
Oh, that is great news because that's gonna change what I do.
So you can just go for it. Here's the thing, though, dude. All I have now is just a bunch of block.
Okay.
So
I'm
just gonna go
so much block later. It's definitely not gonna dry up. Or
defend. I'll get 3 block. It won't matter, but
all right.
Yeah.
Nick, I'm gonna first put a power into play. Inflame. It's gonna gain me 1 strength. That's all it's gonna do. But I am now strengthed up. Then I'm going to do Cleave, which will do 3 because it's 2 plus 1 for my strength. And then Strike, which is 2 plus 1. Again, Cleave would do an attack my whole row, but we only have 1 thing right here, so it's effectively a strike.
But some bosses do summon stuff, so you will have to work in rows.
And I'll put this out here as a reminder, although this won't give me anything additional, but it, of course, is out of my deck now.
Yes, so, indeed.
That's what I'm doing for the first turn.
All right, they're hitting for nothing because they are a bit weak.
1 minus 1.
They are going to burn us.
We're getting burnt. Oof. Getting burnt to the burnt.
I'm sorry, this was supposed to go on top of my deck. I didn't read that correctly. So early when I got dazed, I realized I should have gone on top of my deck.
I dazed myself a couple times. I think it was always at the end of combat, but it's important to read things. You know, we forget sometimes.
Because these ones go to your discard pile. Ref. All right, Mikey, so we're going to do the next one. I'm a little...
They're going to cycle down to their second attack now, so they're going to do...
2 damage, then 2 more damage, and burn us.
So they kind of rev up their engines a little bit. A 1 gives me nothing.
Nothing.
No one likes a 1.
Boo.
Okay.
Okay, I got a very basic hand here. So 4 hits. Okay, I'm definitely going to go defend. Oh, sorry, started my turn. Get poisoned.
Get poisoned.
I'm going to go defend, which is going to give me 2 block, and then I'm just going to do just a normal strike.
Okay.
Oof, not great. Not a great turn.
Yeah, the cards are not coming up the way I like. All right, so I'm going to play with 2 of my energy, my Juggernaut. So anytime I gain, and I'll just put this right on top because this won't be doing anything else.
That's true.
Whenever I gain block, deal 2 damage. Okay. I'll also play Metallicize, which is free, so it goes into play. So at the very least, this will trigger 1 time per round.
Nice.
And then with my last one, I'm going to hit it with a Wild Strike. It'll do 4 damage because I am strengthened. So 4 damage, but I do take this Ethereal, which as we know now, goes on top of our deck.
Indeed.
So it will come up this time. I have Body Slam, but I don't have any block just yet. So unfortunately,
you got all your
can't
powers
get used.
out. That's great.
But now I'll gain 1 block, which will deal 2 damage.
Nice.
And I have a little bit of protection.
You could use your block potion and get 2 more. I mean, although we're going to be... Next turn, we're not getting hit. We're just getting burned like crazy.
I'm going to hang on to my block potion. Yeah, I'm going to figure that
cool.
out. Okay.
So now they're going to hit for essentially 4.
All right, so it's going to be 1, and then I lose a health, and the other 2, pardon me, it's just going to be 2 health lost.
I'm blocking 2, and I'm getting hit for 2 more, and we're each getting burned. Oh, this is already getting rough.
Yeah.
This is already getting rough.
We might have walked right into the boss thinking we're big and bad. You know, who hasn't done that before?
They're going to get poisoned, though, so they will get hit one more time. But
we do like that. We like that.
I don't like that. Okay.
All right.
Oh, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is... So the question is, I'm guessing... Okay, so I have my Catalyst. The question is do I poison them? Okay, start of my turn.
So they'd have 3, and it triples?
Yeah, 9. I should just do it now then, right? Okay. Okay, let's roll this, Mikey. Come on, give us like a 3 or anything. 2. All this stuff we can't use.
Oh,
my
no.
gosh.
Okay, so they're not... You said they're not going to attack. They're just going to double burn
They're
us?
going to double burn, which is going to be rough. That's going to come back and bite us.
Yeah.
I think I am going to backstab them. Okay. Backstab their little hex heart, which is going to be 4.
Wait, hang on. Let me do this first.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, please. Are you going to vulnerable them?
I'm going to do... so with my 3, I'll use 2 to bash, which will be 2 damage, and they get vulnerable. Then you can use your big guy.
Yes, because that's going to hit them for...
Oh, sorry. It's 3 damage because I am strengthened. So one more health away.
Okay. Boom. And then... So now... because they're vulnerable, this is going to be doubled.
So 8 instead of 4?
It's going to be 8, which is going to be really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the time. Good call stopping me there because that's a big deal.
Like, let me just
This does get exhausted.
tenderize. I will spend my last energy to do a strike, which will be another 3 damage because that's gone.
Yep.
I do have 2 plus my strength is
How much?
more.
Sorry.
So 3 total.
3 total. 1, 2, 3. That's about the vulnerable. It's only for 1 attack, and then 1 goes away after every attack. So we attack them 3 times, all that vulnerable will be going
My
away.
days will now go away because it's ethereal, but it just gunks up your hand. But that's all I can do, man. That's all
I
I
can
can
do.
do.
I am going to, because I had 3, I played my backstab, which was nothing. I do poison stab, which is going to be 1. It's going to poison them. And I'll do catalyst, which is going to be 1 more. And I'm going to triple their poisons. They're going to have 9.
There you go.
Which is pretty nuts there.
Wow, because they're on 30.
That's the time. And then this gets exhausted. And then I have 1 more. They're not attacking, so
that amount of poison, we just gotta, if we can just survive, we can ride this out.
The surviving is going to start getting a bit harder.
Better to present some offense as well.
Yeah, so I'm just going to strike them for 2. I have a cloak and dagger, but I don't need a block. And it would give me a shiv, which I can hold on to, but it's only 1 hit.
Sure.
So I'm kind of like, eh. Okay, and that's me.
That's it. They are going to give us each 2 burns. 2 for you.
That's rough.
2 for me, and this is right before I shuffle my deck, so unfortunately I'm likely to draw out a couple of those. Okay, so they move on to the next thing. What do they do in this turn?
Hit for 9 first, so
boop,
boop. We're hit us for 3, but they're going to get 5 blocked. That's the big one.
Ooh, so this is going to be
But they're getting 5 block on their turn, so next turn is where they're going to have a ton of block.
Right. Okay, so we need to go for it now.
Now, because next turn we're basically not going to
hit. So we know we're hitting them 9 times, at least.
Well, 10, because...
Ooh, right.
So here's the thing. Now we're kind of in survival mode, because I have poisoned this hex.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah, we'll have to see here. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Yeah, because it's gonna be.
Please don't be a bunch of burns. Please don't be a bunch of burns. It's gonna be a bunch of burns. I can tell it. No, it's all right. I have the wrong hand.
Start of your turn. Put another poison. Boop. You have the wrong hand. He said.
I got the wrong hand at the wrong time. That's okay.
Okay. Let me see what I got.
The die. You rolled this iron, no?
Is it take 1 damage if this is
5? 5. I will have an extra energy this turn.
Okay, 5.
5 do anything for you?
No, nothing. I do have 2 burns, so I'm gonna be taking 2 more hits at the end of this turn.
All right. So I have 4 energy, so I'm going to play out all 4 of these cards. And I do have a burn. So, Nick, I'm going to play a strike, which will do 2 damage.
Okay.
And then I've got 3 defense, so do you have block for yourself?
I will be able to put 3 block out.
All right, so I'm going to go 2, 3, and 4 for myself total. And that is 3 different block cards, so I'm going to deal 6 damage to them, because again, every time I gain block, deal 2 damage.
Real quick though, if you're gonna have, it means you're gonna have 5 at the end of your turn. You only need 3. Can I actually get that because I am gonna get hit twice?
Sure.
Or can I get at least one of them?
Yeah, so you can take the 2. I'll give this 2 to you.
Thank you, because you'll still get the damage for the blocks,
Boom,
right?
boom. Anytime I gain blocks, they're going to hit 4 times instead of 6. But I'm also going to do metallicize at the end of my turn, so it'll be okay. And I do have 1 burn, so I should be able to survive all this.
Yeah, because I'm just like, oof, it's gonna be rough. I'm gonna go ahead and do dash. So I'm gonna hit them for 2, and then I will gain 2 block.
Nice.
Boom. And then I'm just gonna do this and gain another block because I'm about to get hit twice and go back down to 3.
All right. End of my turn, I gain a block. I do have a burn.
Yeah.
And that stays in your hand, I think. So it stays in your deck.
Oh, gosh,
So I'm going to take
you're right.
1 of those hits. So I only have 2 block. So I'll take 1 damage from them. I can live with that.
That's not horrible.
Oh, sorry. 2 more damage, though, for gaining my metallicize.
Nice. The good thing is we got this poison on them, so they're going to be getting hit even though they're going to have all this block. Because right now, they're going to get, their hit is for 3. I did block all that.
I'm going to block 1, 2, and then take a damage.
And then they're going to get 5 block.
Oh, that's right.
And then they're just going to lose health. Luckily, the poison just makes them lose health. It's not dependent on anything. So here's the thing, Mikey. They only got 5
They got 5. They're going to do 2 damage. So I feel like we're in pretty good shape.
I think we're in pretty good shape. Because here's the thing. If we can survive this one, even just
We have to get through their turn, and then they get poisoned. So we're going to be okay.
Yes.
So let's just make sure, we do what we gotta.
We gotta.
All right, then we have 5.
So we got a 1. Man, we didn't roll anything for this one.
Nope.
Okay, start of turn. They're going to get poisoned. Hilarious.
Poison.
Okay, I just need to make sure. Okay, I have 1 burn, but it won't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and do neutralize. It's going to take off 2 of their things, but mostly what I'm doing is I'm just going to weaken them.
Okay.
For 1, that way they're just not, they're going to hit even less hard.
Okay.
Well,
I'm going to do this. I'm going to play spot weakness for 1.
Nice.
They have rolled a 1, so I will gain another strength.
Nice.
And I have 2 strength.
Sweet.
And then I'm going to, and we might want to reverse the order we do this. I'm going to spend my other 2 to play bash, which is going to be 4, and make them vulnerable. So then if you got something teed up.
Dude, why are you doing 4? Oh, because you have strength. Yeah, so 4. So it's
I've got
1,
2
2,
strength
3.
and 2. So if you got anything going.
And then, so boom, so you hit them for 1. Mikey, I got 2 normal strikes. Here's the thing, they're going to die once they get through their turn. They're only going to hit for 1. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to give each of us a block.
Okay. So I gain a block, so it does 2 damage to them.
Oh, perfect. And then I will do a strike. So that was 1. Boom. I'll do a strike, which is going to be doubled because they are vulnerable. So that's 1, 2. Whew. That got dicey.
I got a little
there for a second
rough because I
there.
had I was going to gain 1 more, so I think I would have been okay. But yeah, I was
going to take another hit because of this.
Or no, yeah, I would have taken a damage because I had a burn as well. All right, that is it. We have completed the boss, which is going to end our journey. But let's go through it. What happens when you complete a boss? This is only Act 1 of 3, mind you, but we're going to play just 1 act. You can kind of stop.
Yeah, you can choose to stop here. You can choose to keep your cards and go on to the next act like you do in the normal one. You can also just stop here and kind of put everything away like this and be like, this is the one I have. Continue on later. Basically, we'll each get 3 coins in this case.
Love it.
Boom. And then we would get a boss relic, which
Over
are these
there.
purple ones over here. So, Mike, what'd you get?
I got myself the Fusion Hammer. Start of turn, gain energy, and then, but you can't smith anymore.
Ooh.
So, but you get 4 energy forever, which I think sometimes with the smithing is a fair trade. I will often in the other Slay Spire take
especially
this relic.
if I get it at the very end of the first Spire, then I'm like, I want to smith. But if it's like the second Spire,
Forget about
I'm
it.
like,
You're ready to go.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I would have gotten a nuclear battery, so I would put 2 cubes on here. and then I can remove a cube to gain an energy. So I can only do it twice per combat,
That's great,
but I
though.
can choose when to get an extra energy, which is, I really wish we were continuing because that sounds
And
great.
then the final thing you get is because you complete a boss, you actually get a gold rewards. Now, instead of drawing 3 off your main deck of cards, you get 3 rare cards from which you will choose one. And obviously, I'm keeping Barricade because I keep my leftover block. Oh, it could be so
Barricade
great.
is maybe the best card in the game.
So good.
And then, I got Unload, so it's 3 damage. Discard any number of cards in your hand. That's sweet. This one's 3 damage and an area of attack, which is pretty sweet. And this one can only be played if there are no cards in your draw pile, but it's 10 attacks. Nuts.
So if you can line that up, perfectly.
It's tough to line up. If you can do it, it's amazing. All right, so
right.
that is Slay the Spire. We beat the first part of the Spire.
Nice, well done.
Indeed.
We would now then I think flip this board over to go to Act 2 and stuff. So the monsters and things, those decks they level up.
They will switch out.
Literally
Yeah, there's
to level
different-
2, and they get stronger and stuff. But then you are also stronger. So I like the fact that you can get again kind of stop here or continue on your journey.
Yeah.
A little bit later and kind of save your game state effectively. But that's it. That's the first act. Hey, man, I think we did it good.
dude.
Played
Let's go.
just conservative enough to make sure we
it's fine.
made it,
Yeah.
but made it a little wild and stuff. So GG, my friend.
All right.
So that was
Slay the Spire, the board game. Pulled it
Act
out.
1.
Act 1 specifically.
I feel like we were man. If we could take that into Act 2 and 3, we have some
I had my
good build
poison
going.
engine going. I feel like you were about to get the super block engine
Yeah, I was about
going.
to get the block strength engine going and stuff.
So, Barricade. Oh, what a
There's
good
so
card.
much to explore with this game. Again, if you've played Slay the Spire, you know how many combos and synergies between the cards you can do. But we really love the fact that now you can do this as a multiplayer experience and kind of team up against one enemy. Help share block with each other.
It does feel cooperative in that way where you are sharing a lot of block. You're sharing, like you can take this potion and things like that. It's really, really cool in that way. And it's nice to see this is just like the video games, but the certain things they had to change to make it work for an analog game.
Streamline some stuff.
Was very, very cool. Yeah, so we're super excited to play this. We hope you enjoyed the playthrough. If you did, make sure again to give this video a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're the Brothers Murph.
Hi.
We do lots of Board Game playthroughs, and we absolutely love Slay the Spire, the video game, and the board game is pretty cool too.
Absolutely, really enjoy it. So that is Slay the Spire, the board game. We've been the Brothers Murph. This was the Game House, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you so much for watching this playthrough of Slay the Spire. We were super, super hyped to play this game because we love Slay the Spire, the video game. Make sure to check out some other playthroughs on the right side of your screen or maybe a top 10 over there. And if this is your first time here at the Brothers Murph, make sure to subscribe, please. We would really, really appreciate it. And give this video a thumbs up. We want to give a big shout out to our channel sponsors, Restoration Games, Lucky Duck Games, and Board Game Geek because they're awesome. And have yourself a wonderful day.